All right. All right. Sorry about that. Accidentally showed something that reveals where I live, which, look, like, you can figure out where anyone lives. I just prefer to obfuscate it. It's just for my own mental health. So, yeah, sorry about that. Stream is back. So yeah, sorry about that. All right, so let's watch this video. What's Sino? What the fuck? Why did it do it in a new tab? What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. All right. Yeah. I still don't fully know how to pronounce your name. A chunk of dartling Etel. Maybe I'm having a free Shavaka do moment here, but yeah, but no, I was typing in the search bar and there was something I searched up earlier that gave away where I lived. It's just for my own mental health and my own sanity. I just, like, you can find out where anybody lives. Like, I've filmed videos in my area, you know, you can cross-reference stuff. I know it's not like the biggest secret ever. I just call me Chungus. A chunk of Chungus, yeah. Yeah, no, but like, I just prefer to obfuscate it just, you know, for my own mental health, for my own sanity. But yes, I am going to react to this video and the other, God. Fuck, I just realized I'm losing that really, really good chat in the other stream when I edit it. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. I want to preserve that chat because your chats were fucking funny as hell. Yeah, so, all right, here we go. Here we go. Put this, engage. Okay, all right, here we go. Here, let me message Rydog again. Let's get him back in here. Okay, yeah, there you are, Rydog. Yeah, so I was typing something into the search bar, and a link came up to, like, something that's, you know, like a link to a business in my area, and I'm just like, yeah, no. And again, look, I know, like I was talking earlier, I know it's possible to find where anyone lives. It's just, yeah, just prefer to obfuscate just for the sake of it.
Good memes.
Mom, I downloaded a virus and my pants fell off. Sorry, hold on. I had to take that other edible. So wait, right, I do need to ask, though. And are you comparing what just happened to that, where I'm having a moment of no self-awareness and I don't realize it, or are you just... Did it just remind you of that? Big booty Latinas in your area definitely appeared. Dude, I wish.
I will take that ass.
Good memes. And by the way, yeah, no, I've never seen this.
No. But my pocket, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's really funny, but like I will admit I'm kind of laughed out from earlier. Just like, yeah, I know that's who you were referring to. Like I said, like when I pulled it up on my phone quickly to see, that's the guy who you were talking about. But yeah, I've never seen this video before, so I didn't. I love it that his lines are in Russian. Where's Ivan from Devil's Third? I need to be in this video to make it truly a masterpiece. You know what? Actually, wait. Hold on. I should probably... Yeah. Holy shit, they're walking out of the fucking movie screen. They're walking out of the movie screen. I love it that the cinematic bars are there, like the black bars, the frame black bars there is an actual physical barrier they're using for cover in their world. That is 4D chess levels of brilliant, stupid humor. I love that. I don't think it's gonna work. And there's a sequel called Putis Engage Extreme. You should watch it you should watch it. There's a TikTok heavy, like a wristwatch soldier in the... Oh, also there's like Tech Addict TF2 characters in the sequel. Is that what you mean? That sounds funny. See, who needs Skibbity Toilet when you have deep, interesting lore like this? I smell Russian. How many fucking views does this have? 15 million 4 years ago. I swear to God, I don't remember any memes using this back then. I feel like that is such a perfect meme template, this moment. I could easily see this being green screened on TikTok, like bad thing happening, and the caption is over the two heavies, and then X group of people trying to stop it, or opinion, like you know, like, oh, firing opinions back, but they're ineffective. The meme where the soldier is buff. That scene became a meme? Okay, maybe I'll recognize that. This is comedy gold to me. This is just... The framing being this purposefully bad, like perfected like that, is just amazing. I love it. Yeah, no, something way more horrifying than that happened. My face actually hurts from laughing so much this stream. Oh my God. My face actually fucking hurts. Yes, I'm sure your face does hurt being Oh, all the time being your face, Mr. Gaming Politician.
It is time to go.
Yeah, spare him, bro. Spare him. You've already given him a fate worse than death. He's scarred for the rest of his life.
Ah, the boogie will not wait forever.
He fell to his knees because he was scared out of his mind. If Heavy had reached out and pulled down the mask, I would have been like, oh no, oh no. You know what? I know this is off topic, but I'm thinking back earlier. You know who's another woman I would let degrade me? Elizabeth Gillies. 100% I would.
Out of your friends, Witcher,
Freak crazy ass. Stop! It itches! I'm sorry if I'm exhaling so hard that I'm getting like a little bit of snot and spit coming out. I'm really sorry. You guys can see that in crystal clear 4K with this camera. Well, it's downscaled, but you get what I mean. But it's this. I have not had anything make me laugh this hard in a very long time. This is amazing. This is like Gmod brain rot YouTube poop humor mixed with anime and Looney Tunes. This is amazing.
I'm coming for you.
Heavy need femboy thighs. I feel like these guys should be given at least a fighting chance. I feel a little bad for them. Five Nights at Putis! Oh, no, dude, the Heavy update is now going to come from the community. I mean, I hope Valve, I'm sure there's going to be at least a few really good community-made Heavy updates, but I want Valve to pick which one they would personally sanction. I do want them to still have a say in that regard. Like, which one does Valve recognize as the best and the closest to their creative vision if they had made the Heavy update? I hope they do that.
I got this new anime plot. Basically, it's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real setup of dunkers. Packing some dope
We going back to high school DXD?
on hunkeros. Massive the hunka bankaloos. Big old ton of hunkers. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger bunker hunka. Humongous hunga lumga no no logangas.
Throw smiling friends into that recipe right there. Oh god, he's shirtless now. He is so omnipotent that he can just do that. I also feel bad for not beating the original Dead Space. I got like a good chunk of the way into it, and then I fell out of it. Look at Heavy right there. Yeah, no, he was warping out of existence. Bro pulled that one frame from the Phantom Menace, Palpatine on the hologram moment. Why are we in Dead Space now? Fucking Portal. Chell, I would let her degrade me. If she had a voice actress, I would let Chell from Portal degrade me 100%. Yeah, no, as soon as you see that, you know it's over. It's just... Animation is unironically really well done, though. Like, the timing and speed of this is incredible. POV, the average spy main after trying to avoid the only pyro on the enemy team. I love the fucking menu there. Yes. 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 Where has this been all my life? Oh my god. Okay, Rydog, I'm not gonna lie. Look at the sequel. I was gonna say, I am a little TF2'd out. I kind of want to react to some stuff. I haven't done a lot of that lately. Look at the sequel. Okay, so this is... Big titty soldier that's buff. Okay, so yeah, you're saying that's the meme I would probably recognize because that's the one that blew up. So there's, okay, Putis Engage. Which one of these is it? Is it Putis Benchmark, Zone, Comes? Meet the Cum Zone! Heavy's Fever Dream. Oh, Putis Engage Extreme. Yeah, no, never mind. You told me already. There it is. This one's 13 minutes. I don't want to fucking do this. All right, whatever. Keep the OCD at bay. Let's go. Actually, wait, no, you know what? Hold on. I do need some water. So, and I do need to get some of this earwax out. Yeah. I'll be back in a second, you guys. Give me 1 minute. All right. Boom. It's such a simple effect. I cannot believe I didn't add that sooner. I am... There are criticisms you can have against me, 100%. One of them, I will admit, I don't exactly have the best work ethic. By the way, I made bright noises into the... By the way, I made the fucking server blight noises into the Wii song meme? Yeah, and then my grandma rode her fucking buffalo through the piano. Like, okay. Oh, it's a Server Blight is a horror ARG for TF2. Okay. All right, that makes sense now. Oh my god, that's... I know I said earlier mass casualty events. You know, like, if you're going over 10,000 people, you probably should wait, you know, a few more decades beyond the 23 and a half years. Again, like, if it's something like the Holocaust, I would say 50 to 70 years before you can make jokes about it. But, like... I know that's happening right now, and again, fuck Netanyahu and Hamas. I hate both of them. The people are suffering, mainly of Palestine, because they're the ones getting shelled, but both are suffering. The people who don't like Netanyahu and the Palestinians. But like, that's... I know I'm going off on such a different tangent, but like, that is fucking... That is peak offensive humor. I'm sorry. I know I'm going on such a long ramble about this, but it's... I'm at a loss for words. It's just... Okay, sick anime opening. Human Resources 2022.
Somebody help me collect extra sick ass. I'm coming for you.
Perfect recap. I always find that so weird that Heavy's hands, like his actual fingers themselves, are bigger than his eyeballs, which, I mean, I know in real life they are, but I'm talking more like the circumference of, you know, like just how thick his fingers are. That's how big my fingers are. So true. Big league. I'm going to take a piss on VCTF2 for people. Oh, you're gonna go into TF2 VC and take a piss. Okay, you do you, man.
I have no idea. Well, I think they are here. But can you run red?
This sign cannot help me. I cannot read.
Yes, I can. Not sure. You are not helping. Ah, fuck you. I am trying.
There is 6 room on lift. Oh no.
speaking. Where is the money? Look, action. That is it. It is simple. Look. Sex. Do you think this is where they keep the money? Most certainly, perhaps.
They're totally giving off Ivan from Devil's Third vibes. It's so fucking perfect.
Access denied. Please validate that you are human.
Purper, this is the YouTube channel Sino Zero. I cannot believe I've never heard of this channel before. Yeah, this is Purper, you need to go back and watch this entire stream when it goes to DVR. Tonight has been fucking amazing. Just yeah, no, dude, this is peak stoner humor. I am for that. Like this, Smiling Friends, just when I'm cooked. I mean, South Park, obviously, and the good Family Guy episodes, classic Simpsons, obviously, the good episodes of modern Simpsons.
Hey, buddy, you picked the wrong door.
I've genuinely never seen this meme before. Buff Soldier Daddy, you've been gone for a while. Were you on like vacation or something, or did you just not have access to Wi-Fi?
Locks down.
To blacks. Very good. Yes, thanks. King. We go.
I'll show you the boss of this facility.
Where did he go?
I mean, look, I'll say this too. I get that it's meant to be animated like a manga or a comic book, but the frame, like the actual framing being slanted like that and being like a layered within the actual setting itself and being over exaggerated or under exaggerated even, so perfect. And again, if anyone thinks I'm criticizing him, I'm not. It's just like his animation, he's making it weird in a good way. Like this guy is really fucking talented. Is he like getting more buff each time he gets punched? Does he have like fucking Wakandan muscles? Or vibranium, I should say. Vibranium muscles?
You are going down, you Sputnik.
What?
By the way, little side note here. I completely different tangent, but I just figured I'd sneak it in here. I don't remember if I said it on stream, but when I first saw Captain America: Brave New World, I was like, give it like a C+, B-. I liked it a little better than Black Widow. Now that I've thought more back on it, yeah, Black Widow's by comparison the better movie. I would say it's more of a C+. Yes, the spy is just living his best life while all this chaos is going on. Yeah, no, Source Filmmaker is great for stuff like this. It's... yeah. Why are they just getting so randomly flamboyant and stylish? Down, tech him, bro, tech him. this is what you were referring to. Okay, now I get the joke. Actually, you guys, as somebody who hated The Last Jedi, that's not how space works, you guys. That's not how space works. That means it's bad. Another side note here, but what this is, like, I'm seeing the moon in this, and it's reminding me. Do you guys, I don't remember the name of the channel, but there was a hilarious series called A Scientific Interpretation of the Insert Planet Here landing in the year 2030 something. It was source filmmaker, it was text to voice. It was just about these astronauts going to Mars, the moon, Uranus, and you know, just all these different planets, and it was fucking comedy gold. But they used Nintendo music a lot, like a lot of stuff from Mario Galaxy especially. But oh my god, it was so funny. I'm pretty sure the videos are privated, at least I hope they are. Because like it's transformative. You know, Nintendo, like, look, I know it was before you launched the Nintendo Music app, but maybe just don't be dicks and let them re-upload it because it's fair use.
Down there, it's very fine. I'm gonna step off the limb. That's one small step for man.
As someone who likes the Star Wars prequels, that is definitely how space works. Chunk, if you have been like a silent viewer for a long time, you probably know my opinions on Star Wars. I will rant about that shit endlessly, but in case you don't know, and this is a core part of my channel, this is essential information that you must know in my YouTube dictatorship. My personal opinion, I hate the prequels and The Rise of Skywalker. Return of the Jedi and Last Jedi are flawed masterpieces. The other three I fucking love. Basically, 5 out of the 9 Star Wars movies, in my opinion, are amazing. And by the way, yes, I am talking about the theatrical versions of the original 3, not the special edition bullshit. What? What are you about? Out. What was the scientific boom by suck me off? What did I say something? Look, I will admit I do have a tendency to sometimes trip over my own words if I talk too fast, but bro is about to make Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar? Oh, Purple, you're trying to update your Xbox. Just connect it to the internet. Just connect it to the internet. Find a way. Take it to your fucking local Burger King or something. Just like download the update there.
And now it's your turn.
Truly one of the top 10 saddest anime deaths. These are the kind of, like, especially when I first started using, these are exactly, wait, I can't connect to Xbox Live even with internet. I've tried a USB drive. So wait, is it like a hardware or software problem that it won't update? Because I'm not going to lie, dude. I mean, like, if you can't get it repaired, then you might as well just get a Series X or install an emulator. I don't know what else to tell you. God, I am dreading the future of digital preservation. Again, I know I go off into these bleak tangents when I think about this shit, but I can't help but reiterate it. Think about how many works of art, like high-profile works of art, went missing during World War II, and that shit is still being recovered to this day. And with how easy it is to lose digital information. Oh God, the rest, guys. I know this is very bleak, but there's a pretty damn good chance the rest of our lives are gonna suck. Yes, and anime thighs. At least we'll have anime thighs to go out with. It's something to do with the storage. Is it like, is your storage full? Because I'm assuming the problem's not that if the problem was that simple, this might sound backhanded. I'm sorry. I don't intend it to sound mean at all. But like, if I'm assuming you wouldn't come to me for help if it, well, I mean, like, I don't know how to fix the problem either way. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm overthinking again, but like, I'm assuming the storage is not full. Like, okay, I had another tangent I was going to go off on about this. I was going to say the reason why this is so brilliant. The stoned hallucinations that I used to have, especially when I started, would just involve these invincible characters going around doing crazy shit, defeating enemies, and they could not die. I can't find anything. Oh, that might just be a corrupted hard drive then. Possibly. Again, like, that's just my shot in the dark. Again, I'm not... I know about tech, but I don't know everything. But I would assume that just sounds like something's wrong with the hard drive. So you could probably order a, like maybe get like a 3rd gen NVMe external drive and just get maybe there's like a custom cable that you can plug it into your 360, do something like that.
Your turn.
But how creatively too. Oh, so you mean, well, but is it the one that came with the system? Is it an external drive? Is it the actual internal system storage? Like, what model is it? Dude, again, I don't know if you're asking me for help, but honestly, if you can't fix it, there's no harm in going over to emulation. Like 360 and PS3 emulation have basically been perfected. Put this! But look at this. How creatively you can give the middle finger to a character. It's the internal on a 360S. Yeah, I think your hard drive is just fucked. Kazotsky kick. I love that dance so much. I can kind of do it. Like, I can't get as low as the characters, but I can do the kick. I'm not as good at it now as I used to be, though, I will admit.
You got blood on this sandwich.
What?
I will. Your blood will be my condiment. Yes, femboy thighs. Oh, wait.
It is sad. not gay. Da.
Enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking weebs on this motherfucking military base.
The one where he does all fours one for Demo Man. Funny because I have the original image saved. Oh, what? I was trying to remember what I specifically said that you guys were responding to, and then that just happened. Let me see that in motion, or the way it's supposed to be seen.
Motherfucking military base.
Oh, you mean like when he briefly crab walks and leans back. You guys probably got a good profile shot of my pepperoni nipples there. But water bed face? What? I don't know what image that is. So, like, wait, you can basically, like, you can fold your knees almost entirely down, keep up with the beat, and kick at the same time. Because, like, I can do the kick, but I just can't get down low. If you can do the, I mean, I could probably do the crab walk for a second or two, but it probably wouldn't be as elegant as the Demo Man does it. What the fuck? POV, you are Trump in 2005.
What? No.
T42 heavy weapons guy. You may not go any further.
Did this guy hire the actual actors? This sounds suspiciously close to Mike Shapiro.
My employers have grown rather fond
No, I think those are different voices. Those are pretty damn close. That's good.
of their anime girl.
Gaben. Wait, Lord Gabe Newell needs his anime girls. Dr. Freeman. Yes, G-Man!
And, well, wait.
That is such a cool exit effect. Okay, all right. No, never. I mean, it's the same one from Half-Life 2 coming out of that portal, just, okay, from a different angle. That's still cool. I don't think I've ever seen it from that angle, though.
Very nice.
Gay Ben.
Yes.
I see now. This camera angle is shit.
What?
Take better camera angles.
Okay.
Boring. Yeah, that'll do.
I'm putting both of these videos on my favorites. 100% I am. Yes, Heavy, I concur. Me in high school, for real.
No!
Average VR chat lobby. Oh my god. A+ to both of those videos, but I like the second one more. Oh my god. Look, you guys, look, I wish I could go back in time to all the bad public school teachers I've had. Again, not every teacher, but the worst teachers who said things like, you shouldn't be watching Family Guy, it's stupid humor, or you shouldn't be watching The Simpsons, it's so inappropriate. There were even a handful of them back in the early 2000s, I swear there were still a few of them even then. But or actually, no, they would say this more about like Beavis and Butthead, you know, that kind of humor, or South Park, you know, like I think those are better examples to use. You would be surprised how hard it is to make good, dumb dialogue. Like the Nostalgia Critic, like Doug Walker, he elaborated more on this in one of his videos, but it's difficult to make good, stupid comedy, and this guy fucking knocks it out of the park. Who are the 2,000 haters? Who are the 2,000, like, okay, round up to 3,000, which is even worse, but like, fucking 2,700 soulless people who can't take a joke. Paranoia. I hope this guy's on TikTok. I'm gonna clip my reactions and tag him. This is Server Bright. Rydog, you're going off to bed. You have a good night, man. It was fun playing with you tonight. What, you mean the community server on TF2? I'm not gonna lie, these videos, I want to react to stuff. Now, I'll do it another stream. I'm sorry. I said I would do more. Salutations, Chudge. Rydog, go to jail. You're under arrest. Salutations, Chuds. You're under arrest. Go to jail. Server Blight Rooney. I don't... What's the Rooney part? Just... Chud suck me. I'm not going to Gale. Dude, watch, I'm telling you, man, watch that become like, watch something like either that joke or something similar to it become the joke of a generation, like of like LGBTQ plus people who get thrown in concentration camps by MAGAs. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm pretty damn sure it's going to happen. I'm not backing down from it. But like, they'll be like, all right, you guys, this isn't the jail, it's the Gale, you know, and then the whole prison erupts like, yeah, and the MAGAs are like, hey, we're insecure, we don't like people, we don't like being happy, fucking kill all of them, and then you get a prison riot, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. I am self-aggrandizing again, I'm so sorry. What was that Twitch there? What the fuck? Yeah, perfect. No, I know what I just said. Like, yeah, I'm trying to cross humor with my political views, but it's just, yeah.
What?
I've had this opinion for a number of years now. Like, post-January 6th, I've been like, yeah, no, if they get back into power, which they unfortunately did, they're going to kill a lot of people. Kingdom Come. I watched Pantry. I fucking love Pantry. 100%. Here, Purper, do you have anything you want me to react to? And you know what, by the way, just to build on that joke earlier, watch history repeat itself. Like, imagine, like, trans people getting a nation of their own. Like, let's just, like, placeholder name, Gaytopia. After the Holocaust 2, you get, you know, you'll get either a Hispanic Israel equivalent, and then the cycle of suffering will repeat again because they'll start encroaching on some other person's land who violently resists giving it up, and then history is just going to repeat itself again. I'm telling you, watch that happen over the next 200 years. Yeah, Gaytopia. Yeah, just a placeholder name. You could call it Gaytopia or Mexico 2, and history will repeat itself in the future because the MAGAs, they're the newest generational wave of fascism. So they'll kill millions of people. That persecuted group or groups will get their own nation or nations, like what happened to Israel, and then they're going to encroach on someone else's land. They're going to violently resist, and there's going to be a new cycle of suffering, and history is going to repeat itself. Yes, this is how much I think about this shit. I know what I'm saying sounds insane. I really do. But, like, I'm just telling you, humanity is stupid enough to make choices that dumb again, because all we do is fucking hurt each other. And again, I'm saying this from my criticism of the Israel-Hamas conflict. Fuck Netanyahu and Hamas. I hate them. One sec, I'm finding something. Okay, well, good. You get to hear me ramble about political hypotheticals to make a point about how dumb we are in the present. Put me as a writer on Futurama. Fuck, I'll do that. No, wait, no. You know, it's one video. Here, let me show you guys a video, actually. I fucking love this video.
I fucking love crackling oats, man. It's crackling oats, the cereal loved by fucking everyone. Oh shit, oh, it's so fucking good.
You know what? I'm gonna save that thought until after the video's over.
Hey, part of my face, part of my face. Okay.
Oh wait, Chunk, you're going to bed. I missed that. I'm sorry. You have a good night, man. You were funny as shit this evening. Thank you so much for coming through. Try not to get scared by off lane.
Soup.
That sounds familiar.
It's part of my face. Okay. Try it in soup. I can't shove enough down my stupid face. Oh, it's like eating angel. No. I can open, I want my own brand. Oh my god, I'm OD'd on deliciousness. I'm a fucking gardener.
I'm a fucking gardener. Oh god, the ultimate point I want to make about this video, I don't want to say it until after it's over, but
Oh my god, I'm OD'd on deliciousness. I'm a fucking gardener. Crackling oat bran has minerals and oats and shit, and it's fucking delicious, so go get it. I don't have a soul because I'm a puppet. What do you love most about crackling oats? How fucking delicious they are. I once found the lost city of El Dorado. Turns out it was crackling oats.
I left a comment under this video a number of years ago that said something to the effect of, the next Uncharted game needs to be about Nathan Drake discovering the true source of El Dorado. Like, oh, was it the tomb? Was it the coffin all along? Or was it something else even bigger than that? Was it fucking crackling oat bran?
I once found the lost city of El Dorado. Turns out it was crackling oats. God, let me get some of them fucking oats. Yeah. Hey, you wanna know something about crackling oats? What's that? I can eat them every fucking day. Shit, this is gonna be so good. Crackling boob! It's a crackling miracle. Give me some of them O's. It's part of a balanced stuffed breakfast.
Oh my god. Okay, so the ultimate point I wanted to make about this video. The first thought I had, actually wait, when was this uploaded? 12 years ago? What's the, oh, 2012. Okay, so maybe not the first thought. I might be getting the timeline mixed up, but I remember like when this video was new, let's say, this was back during the Wii U era, by the way. If you guys are familiar with Nintendo history from back then, Nintendo was way more trigger happy with shutting down people using their content, you know, because Japan doesn't really have fair use laws that much. And now I will say Nintendo's adapted, they've gotten better, they're taking steps in the right direction. They have heard the criticism of Switch Online. You know, they do listen to the fans to some degree, but you know, that's a whole other thing. But look, the point I'm trying to get at is that back when this video was new and the Wii U was still you know, and Nintendo was striking down all those channels, I remember thinking to myself, Nintendo, this is why you need free advertising. This is why you need people to talk about you in the zeitgeist and make videos like this. This probably boosted Cracklin' Oat brand sales. How many views did this get? 1.5 million views. I am sure Cracklin' Oat brand saw profit from that. Why? Like, again, they've gotten better now, but God, just like shutting down Silva Gunner. Why not shut down Silva Gunner or Gilvasunner? No, Gilvasunner, excuse me. Like, why not shut down Gilvasunner until a day before Nintendo Music launches? I don't fucking get it. Good business practices. That's what I'm trying to get at. I know I went off on a tangent a little bit earlier about Nintendo, but look, you guys needed that context. If you know about Nintendo history during the Wii U, you know what I was talking about. Like, Cracklin' Oat brand certainly must have seen spikes from that video. It's fucking genius. It's so perfect. All right. So, wait, let me copy this. So, try not to get scared by off lane. Oh, oops. Is this it? Hold on, wait.
Try not to get scared.
Well, it's one of these. Oh, is this like a compilation? Is this like a compilation? Is that what this is? Is this the correct video,
Scary.
Purper? Part 1? Yeah, okay, so this is the right one. The Gaming Judge? Do I have a parody account now? Hold on, what? Nope. Hold on, let me look at this. Bro, what? Who are you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hello. Yeah, sue him. What is this? I'm so confused. Look, if I'm getting trolled for something I did in the past, I'm sorry. I fucked up big time in the past many times. I am not going to deny that, but like, what? I just need to know what is this? I am so confused right now. I'm so fucking confused right now. Okay, whatever. Let's just watch this video while we wait for the answers to come in.
All stories in chronological order.
Oh, you're a fan. Oh, so wait, are you like are you trying to fill the role of the judge in my dictatorship? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. So you're just appointing yourself into my dictatorship as the judge. Do I have a mini-me now? Like, what is this? Oh my god, this stream is fucking insane. This is crazy. All right. Hey, look, I appreciate it, man. If you're doing it to support me, that is hilarious. Oh, you're one of Chungus's friends. Okay.
I called cable company. Said they send theirs best guy to fix the problems. Little did I knows, they send Larry.
Fucking Larry. It's always Larry. Yeah, by the way, look, I am sorry about earlier. Yeah, no, I just let the mask completely off there for a second, but you know, just like I think everyone can agree that life in the US emotionally for a lot of people has been emotionally very fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But so yeah, I'm sorry about that earlier. You know, just like, is this like, are you guys setting up some kind of troll for me? But yeah, no, this is funny. I will say this though. Please, if you are going to use that icon, I should probably ask Savoy, because that's my friend Savoy. That's him. So like, that's his work. That's Noggers that he lets me use for my channel. So I don't know if he would be. What, are you gonna splash him? Is he like napping right now and you're just gonna like dump a bucket of water on him? Nah, don't be mean, dude. Don't do that.
Walking in a subway station until I saw him, the subway surfer. I tried washing my hands before eating lunch. Then I remembered I had died and can't eat and don't have hands also.
No, don't waterboard him. Do not. If you waterboard him, your transformation into evil Larry will commence.
I was in bed reading Scooby-Doo story. Then I got scared. I sure hope my surgery goes well. I was horrified to learn my surgeon was famous entrepreneur of medical malpractice, Mark Wahlberg. Surgery was taking place.
Is that true? Is that real?
In a 2007 Ford Fusion. Waiter, is this food's poisons?
Yes, I put poison in food.
Little did you know, I am Mr. Evil Guy.
He responded.
Has anyone seen my baby?
I say with my mouth full of baby. Hero Brian.
Don't eat the babby. Oh my god, the fact I recognize that fucking video. The fact I recognize that fucking video. Also, I just realized I'm stoned reacting to brain rot right now. This is
chasing me as he watched in terror what was ahead of him. It was Larry.
Herobrine versus Larry, the ultimate death battle. Greatest anime battle of all time.
I haven't breath since last year, my friend Scoober told me. Then I realized it was August, and my friend had been dead since February due to not breathing. I was never scared of taking a shit until the shit took me. I drank 5 cups of milk last night. Let's just say it wasn't milk.
Oh yeah, everybody, I replaced all of the milk in the fridge with horse sperm. And Stewie's like...
Here I sit brokenhearted, tried to shit but only farted. I took a chance, tried to fart and shit my pants. I was kissed the dog on the lips like normally when I remembered the chocolate mousse I had eaten just minutes prior. I wasn't scared of anything.
Fucking Larry.
That was until I met the scary man. The scary man wasn't scared of anything.
So you guys are just hanging out together and you guys are just like sharing the same iPad right now, basically?
Was until he met Larry. When life gave me lemons, I murdered my whole family. I never liked.
I'm gonna open up. Well, no, actually, no, I'm not gonna open up about that. That's
Because whatever looked back at me was the evil version, was me.
the was evil versions of Anakin Skywalker. He just fucking waterboarded me with the pool.
I was excited to be munching on some dried mangoes. My excitements turned to horror when I realized I was actually munching on a big black man's
I've seen that one. That one's...
I'm a father, a husband, a son, and a friend. But none of this mattered to the evil knife guy who was looking at me with eyes full of murderiness. There are 206 bones in my girlfriend. Now 200.
I've seen this one.
206. Now 206.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting kind of bored of this. All right. Let's watch something different. He's like Sexton Hale. He grabbed a pool and poured it on me. What else is there to react to? I will admit, I think I know the context behind this video. I think I do. It is, if I'm reading South Park right, if I've been reading it over the last few seasons, I will admit, I think the South Park players are, I think the South Park creators are, playing into that, you know, like playing into that angle. Yeah, why do you guys want me to do TF2? I watched it. That video is so fucking funny. We could watch some like AI tech news. Actually, no, yeah, I kind of want to react to this.
But a glitch ain't one.
OpenAI introduces the SWE Lancer, a benchmark of over 1,400 freelance software engineering tasks from Upwork, real-world.
Perfect frame to pause on there. Guess what? What? I forgot what I was going to say. I was about to say something, and then you said, guess what, in chat. I was trying to respond to it, but I what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, no, it was about quantum chips. Yes, chicken butt indeed. You...
Software engineering tasks.
Completely forgot. No, okay, quantum computers. I know I keep talking about this, but I don't think we're going to be able... Yes, Purper, you're gay. So decrees the gaming judge.
Tasks, which are valued at $1 million US.
Like, okay, the point I was going to get, I'm just going to try... Your clothes? I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. I'm so confused. But the point I was going to make was, you can still tell these videos are AI. And it's impressive that binary computers can do this. But, like, quantum computers, that's gonna have to be the next step forward if we're gonna accomplish all this futuristic shit. I'm starting to think there's no way something like VR chat could evolve into the Oasis 30 years from now without jumping over to quantum computers. Oh, Purper, you're trans? All right, well, hey. Good on you for being you. Like, 2 thumbs up, man. And get a gun and protect yourself from right-wing insanos. Again, defend. I'm not encouraging you to attack anyone. He's a translation? he translate, or they, I should say, until I figure out what you want your pronouns to be. AI videos, yeah, exactly, Purper. That's the point I was going for. Like, AI videos always look like AI. And another reason why fascists like it so much is because they're like, oh, we can get rid of the artists that criticize us and just take their work and just, yeah, perfect. There we go.
Real world payouts.
If I had $1 million,
You got a fucking army.
it wouldn't be enough because I'd still be writing.
See, like in a slideshow, you know, like a slideshow presentation or something royalty free, I could see something like this working and being passable. Like that's pretty good, you know.
Clever hacks.
This encompasses both independent engineering tasks, ranging from $50 bug fixes to 32,000 feature implementations, as well as managerial.
By the way, I should say, YouTube, I'm reacting to an AI video. I'm not sure if I have to change that tag in the studio. About like, oh, is there AI content in this video? It's like, well, I'm reacting to some, but I'm not trying to like propagate anything fake, so I don't know. Yeah, feed. I know that's probably not what you were referencing, but I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Where models choose between technical implementation proposals. OpenAI thinks that by mapping model performance to actual monetary value, they hope by mapping.
Look, it's AI. I get it. You can. It's very sexist that you can make any woman you want, you know, just as perfectly as you want. And I'm sure AI generated porn is going to be the next step in the dystopia. But just to convey this idea, like muscular black woman in her 30s with huge boobs, yes, that is a necessity in life.
Model performance to actual monetary value.
Oh, you built the Death Star. Okay, so if the MAGAs start Civil War II, you're just gonna nuke the entire planet. Okay, all right, understandable. I was also actually, you know what? No, I kind of going off on another existential tangent. I couldn't bring myself to do an evil playthrough in Detroit Become Human. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I refused the dirty bomb. I did do a violent revolution, and a lot of the characters died. But I was like, I can't betray these characters. I love them too much. Like, Hank is awesome. You know, I don't want North to die, but then Marcus died. It's just, it was very depressing.
They hope that Freelancer enables greater research into the...
And this is another thing, too. My sister was criticizing me for this the other day. Either she's misunderstanding what I'm saying or she understands it and there is something wrong with what I was saying. But I am not talking about generative AI with what I'm about to say. I'm not talking about generative AI. AI that can, you know, quantum computers, millions of simultaneous lines of data. You know, you're going to need that for nuanced programming and intelligence for understanding things. Oh, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it, I had a really good point. Oh, no, right. But you can think about it with all that information. POV, the boy's trying to find the hacker in the group. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be muted. I hate AI in general. Well, but here's the thing, though. One of the uses is think of a game like Diablo 3. I know I keep stuttering and going off course, but think about like Diablo. Wait, no, not Diablo 3. Why am I forgetting the name of it? It won Game of the Year over Tears of the Kingdom. Why am I forgetting the name of it? It's not Diablo 3. Baldur's Gate 3. That game took 10 years to make because it's pushing the Dungeons and Dragons formula. It's pushing it to the next level. Like they worked out pretty much every single alternate path you can take, how many overlapping paths. It is a miracle of programming. But think about like the Elder Scrolls 6 Metroid Prime 4, Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Again, I know those aren't the same genre, but binary computers, we're starting, binary digital computers, we're just starting to see the limitations of them now. You know, longer development cycles to get things done. Now, I'm sure there are creative issues that have held back Prime 4, you know, but like GTA 6, you know, like these games that have to push tech forward, we can't keep waiting a decade for all of these developers to again, air quotes, handcraft these worlds to perfection. You're gonna need some level of AI to determine the nuances, because like think about how much texture clipping and collision boundary clipping happens in games nowadays or in the past 3D games. You know, you can see the limitations of it. If you want something as nuanced as the Oasis and Ready Player One, if you want something that spectacular, something that looks that close to a movie with nuanced collision, you're gonna need some level of intelligent design. Like, look, I'm sure you could get a team of people together to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not denying that, but it would take longer. You know, again, I'm talking about compiling information made by humans. That's the point I was originally trying to get to. Not generating everything with AI. That is bleak and dystopic. But again, let's say you're working on a Dungeons and Dragons style game and you have all these assets and all these individual narratives written, drawn, created by humans, and you need AI to just compile it faster, get the process done, remove those steps in between. We're gonna need quantum computers to do that. Because again, these videos you're seeing, this is the limitation of digital computers right now.
AI model.
We're kind of like look at a game like Tears of the Kingdom. Programming miracle, but imagine having physics like that as your starting point in, you know, Unity or something. Again, or maybe like something that complex right off the bat, or, you know, again, all right, I'm kind of tapering off again, but I think you guys get what I mean.
I got pennies for my thoughts.
Hard work should not be replaced with AI. Yeah, no, I completely agree. Yeah. I have a fucking premium account on TF2, but it won't give me tech shit. What, you mean like, oh, you mean it won't give you like access to the in-game chat? Ooh, all right, try verifying your files. I would recommend doing that. Just right-click on the game and go to properties, verify integrity of files.
Now I'm rich.
OpenAI drops Sui Lancer. Can frontier LLMs earn $1 million from real-world freelance software engineering? One thing that constantly comes up is this idea of how large language models and various other AI tools, how they are going to impact software development, how they are going to impact the future of coding. Is it going to be used to sort of replace those high salary positions and replace them with AI tools? And this paper, I think, kind of makes that big leap from talking about, you know, benchmarks and scores to real.
Stop posting about Marasmus. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok send me memes. On Discord, it's fucking memes. We don't want to end up like Quebblecop. No, for sure. I don't remember exactly what he did, but I do remember that username, and I think he did do something shitty with AI.
World payments to real world currency.
Was he the guy who got caught looking at like AI generated porn of Pokimane when they were co-workers together or something?
Actually getting paid.
Was that him or was that someone else? You dick on shit. That's great. Okay.
For completing tasks, right? Work, employment. Here's from their little announcement of this thing. This is an important point to understand. So they're saying by mapping model performance to monetary value, we hope that Sui Lancer enables greater research into the economic impact of AI model development. But I think it's...
I just realized my toenail is cracked. Ouch. That hurts. Ooh.
Important to kind of keep this in mind. So the first reasoning model that OpenAI had was the millionth best coder in the world. I would guess they probably had it somewhere around the end of 2023. Then I believe the O1 in September 2024, that was around the 10,000th best coder in the world. Then this year, right, O3, January 2025, the O3 is ranked as the 175th best coder in the world according to Code Forces. So again, this is the O3 right there. Sam, in this interview in Japan, fan shared with us that they do have an internal model that's the 50th best coder in the world, and he's kind of guessing
The fly that's been stuck in your room forever. My sister is scared of flies. She's not as scared of them as she used to be, but she did have an episode when she was really young where a fly, like a common housefly, went into her ear, and she said the just trauma of that. I don't know. I mean, it just to me it just depends on what context. Like if you're seeing flies around a rotting body, either in real life or in a horror movie,
that we might.
Obviously that's gross. Or if like insect horror, like, oh, I'm really small and this fly is about to eat me, or oh my god, the monster is a fly, Jeff Goldblum. Like that stuff, it can be scary. But to me, like a common house fly, as long as it's not bothering me, I don't give a fuck that's there.
Might have something in the top in 2025. Again, we're talking about benchmarks, not necessarily.
I will even say this. I made a diplomatic deal. It was so good. I got a deal with the fucking house spiders. They keep the mosquitoes away from me. I'm more scared of, I hate mosquitoes more than I'm afraid of spiders. So I'm just like, all right, if you're not a venomous kind of spider, if you're just a normal spider minding your business, we cool. To keep eating those mosquitoes.
How that's translating into real world tasks, but we're kind of like approaching that time where it's slowly going to be transitioning into like, what can you actually do in the real world? And so what you're seeing that more and more, Sam Altman is one of the people talking about this, but he's certainly not the only one. They're beginning to talk more and more in terms of.
I also love, look, there's plenty of things to criticize Sam Altman on, but goddamn, his roast of Elon Musk was amazing the other day.
Job loss.
Judge, you okay? No, he has PTSD from the annoying fly. Fucking does the panic attack taunt or the escape plan. I hate insects because of the butterfly episode of SpongeBob where they did the close-up. That and the gorilla never scared me, I'm not gonna lie. I was scared of that one episode of Thomas the Tank Engine where that ship runs aground and Cranky the crane falls over and you hear Alec Baldwin go, ah, like he screams as he's narrating the episode. I was scared of that. I was pretty freaked out by 9 when I first saw it. That's like the last time when I was younger that like a movie really did truly freak me out. Well, it actually wasn't a close-up of a butterfly. It's a horsefly, actually. I've seen the videos because apparently that same clip was used in a episode of Bill Nye or something, or some educational programming. I love 9. Yeah, but no, it's you get what I mean. It's a horsefly. The close-up shots. I thought it was funny as hell, honestly.
Automate, make redundant. So let's take a look at this. SWE, software engineering. I'll just say SWE because it's easier to say and kind of fun to say too. So
sweet AI. Wait, they done took my job. The AI came in, sweet, just took my job away.
The benchmark that contains over 1,400 freelance software engineering tasks from Upwork. But as you can see here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you misspelled 9. Okay, all right. Okay, I get it. Yeah, 9. Goddamn autocorrect. What the fuck are you typing frequently where you're answering no in German? What the fuck? But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, no, 9. The movie 9. I don't think it's like great or amazing, but I do watch it from time to time. It was Zelda Twilight Princess, 9, Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Those are the things that got me into dark, epic, layered storytelling.
So they've selected the various software.
Majora's Mask 2, when I got around to playing that later in the 2010s.
Aggregate altogether at $1 million US in real world payout. So this is the salary that you'll be getting paid if you completed all those tasks. And Sui Lancer encompasses both independent engineering tasks, ranging from a very simple, $50 bug fixes to $32,000 feature implementations, as well as managerial tasks where models choose between technical implementation proposals. And of course, they find that, the frontier models are still not able to.
Full Metal Alchemist, that sounds familiar. Is it a movie? Is it a YouTube channel? What is it? I know I've heard those words in that order before. sure.
solve the majority of tasks. But they do provide an open source sort of like ability for everybody to test their agents on it to help with future research so that everybody can kind of have visibility in this and test their agents on it. And we can see how this field is progressing. All right. So again, they split up into sort of two groups.
Oh, it's an anime. Okay.
You know, they're going to call it the IC.
I've heard of it.
Contributor, right? So this is where models.
Is it like not just dark as in like, is it visually intense and creepy or weird? Does it have like layers to it? Is it thought provoking?
Create code patches to resolve real world issues, right? So the end sort of the deliverable is some code that satisfies the requirements. And there's the SWE manager tasks where models act as a sort of technical leads by selecting the best implementation proposal for a given problem. All right. So what are the actual things that we're doing to kind of test these models out?
It's really disturbing. Okay.
Example of that.
Here's the thing, Purper. You want a really disturbing movie? Dr. Sleep. It does end on a beautiful note. It is a great movie, but it bombed hard in theaters. It's the sequel to The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. It has Ewan McGregor in it. Excellent movie. Worthy successor to the original Shining. Oh, no, okay, I did tell you about that already. Well, go watch that. That's another really good fucked up movie.
Kind of independent contractor task. So as you can see up here, so the original issue, so again, so this is like one of the little modules within this benchmark, one of the little test samples, right? Test problems. And we have the problem, the description, and the price. So here we have an $8,000 sort of issue and the zip/postcode validation error message not displayed for entering comma on the home address screen. So what they do is they take the code base and they revert it to just right before the fix was implemented, right? So with a lot of software development, you can have a version control, so different sort of checkpoints or save files. So you're basically able to like go back in time and restore everything to right before it was fixed. So a human being came in, right, found the solution, fixed the problem, but right before that we have a checkpoint. So now we're reverting to that checkpoint and we're telling this model, okay, now you try fixing it. So the model is prompted with a task and asked to produce a patch that resolves the issue. So in this example, it just adds a zip code validation utility. Human software engineers create end-to-end tests for the issues, right? Then we have the score and evaluate. So the greater human generated end-to-end tests are run against the model's updated code base. And the scoring, so if the end-to-end test is passed, the model fix is successful, which translates to earned payout. So ka-ching, $2,000 earned, or $0 earned if it's not successful. And then so the other sort of side of the problem, the other type of problems that it solves is the SWE manager tasks. Right, so the original issue, this has a bounty of $250 or a payout rather, and reason appears bolded briefly after holding the request. And then you have the various proposals on how to approach fixing this. Right, so this is submitted by various users.
All right, so this is just technical stuff. I'm not going to lie, I don't fully understand this,
like
but
the actual price that the
But it's all speculative investments, though. Like, it's not truly sentient yet. Like large language models. Look, I get it. It is like semi kind of fake AI with these LLMs, but it's got to be the beginning of something, you know. And again, I think when quantum computers become the mainstream, I think that's when AI will truly become what we envisioned it in the past, in the cartoony, like blatantly, that is a robot android that can do futuristic shit, like something in Detroit Become Human or the Jetsons, you know. Okay, maybe like not that cartoony. Why are you guys putting German? You vomited? Oh, dude, drink some ginger ale. Yeah, dude, if you just throw, yeah. Spain rain. Dude, what? What? I'm so confused. Dude, if you're throwing up, just turn off the stream. Go to bed. Take care of yourself.
It's a dynamically priced based on real world difficulty. So again, that Expensify, so it's an open source repository, right? So they post their issues. So that, remember that little zip code issue that we were having, that the model solved by adding that little test to make sure that everything's working correctly. So this thing where it adds a zip code validation utility. So when I saw the price, I was like, $8,000. That seems like a lot. I was a little bit surprised to see that amount being paid for what seemed at first glance. I mean, you don't know what's happening sort of behind the scenes, but at first glance, that seems like a lot of money for that fix.
Oh, it has to do with the dead ringer. Oh, okay. Well, I will admit I don't really use that item frequently. So yeah, I should probably customize my loadouts a little more in TF2, try some of the other things. But yeah, no, I'm not familiar enough with that weapon to get that reference. I'm sorry.
How they arrived at that number is so the week one, you know, when they first posted, they're like, we'll pay $1,000 to whomever can solve this issue. Whenever they're not able to solve it within that week, they increase how much they're willing to pay for it. So $2,000, it was increased to $2,000. There were 5 proposals that were rejected for failing to solve the issue. Right? So you might have had an experience like that where at first you glance at something like, all right, this should be pretty easy. Let's knock it out in 1 week. Let's pay a little bit of money. If you've ever seen those like home restoration remodeling shows, right? They're like, oh, how much is it going to cost to like knock down this wall in the bathroom and add a mirror? They're like, oh, it's just going to be $1,000, right? Then you see them going out with the hammers, right? Like knocking down the wall. They're like, oh, you have mold. That will be $250,000 now, please. And you see like a couple crying. They're like, we don't have that kind of money. It never makes sense to me what those people like their careers are, right? Because they're like, one is a stay-at-home mom and one is like a middle school teacher. And they're like, we're buying this $10 million home. It's like, how? Like, who are these people, you know? Anyways, but week 4.
I bet you a lot of the people you see on those shows, this is me speculating, maybe there's something I'm missing here, but if all of their investments are in this speculative AI shit and the United States collapsing sends the world into the dark ages, which they're like, if we don't solve climate change now, we're fucked forever. Unless the Earth's brightest minds can think of something to de-acidify the ocean and get the greenhouse gases under control. You know, but like, think about like they're going to fall into poverty though. Like this is one of the things that we talked about in history in one of my college classes, was that like the insecurity and the anger and the bigotry of the white slave owners in the American South during the time of slavery was that this insecurity deep down that they knew all their assets were liquid, that they could lose it very easily because all the work beneath them was through forced labor. So again, I'm not trying to compare AI to slavery. I'm only talking about the oh, AI must be completely free. That's not the argument I'm making. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that if your wealth is built upon something with that much liquidity, you're gonna you're gonna get fucked in the ass if a giant collapse happens here, which is very possible. And I'm telling you, watch those houses just like go up in flames, people committing insurance fraud or something.
Or the double the price to 4,000, complexity of issue becomes apparent.
Again, maybe there's something I'm missing in the point I'm trying to make. I'm not saying this is just me thinking out loud, so I could be wrong about that.
Independent contract.
It's just speculation.
Search for a solution that validates across all global postal codes, right? Because if you recall the solution had like whatever 8 to 10 lines where it checks every country's postal code, and finally like, all right, $8,000 after further iteration on the last proposal with the SWE manager, the bounty doubles and the fix is made. So this seems like a really good way to price these problems because we're posting to the entire world of people that work on this stuff. We're like, we'll pay you $1,000 to do it, right? If the world is not able to solve that 1,000, we do 2,000, then 4,000, then 8,000. Then if the global marketplace is able to come up with somebody who is able to and willing to solve that for $8,000, then that would be like an accurate sort of price for that specific request. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. But this seems like a pretty good way of how to value these tasks. But okay, take a guess at what these models were doing. Let's say the O1, the Sonnet, and the...
Again, if we solve climate change, and I really, really hope to God some fucking miracle happens, or, if an uprising does happen, that translates to I like oily men, by the way.
Earning $0 and just failing at...
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
Doing this.
Oh, yeah, no, so quantum computers, as those get refined and go to market and become the new norm, as that's happening, we're going to need AI to help solve climate change, a lot of that, but that's the only way these guys' investments are going to pay off, because it's pretty much an all or nothing at this point
1 million.
with how high the stakes are for our, just the existential stakes. I'm overthinking this again. Well, actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not overthinking it. I'm not. It's reality. We're going into a dystopia. Life is going to suck.
Like, where are we in this process right now, right? Is it here? Is it almost at a million, right? That would be kind of scary. Where do you think these models kind of fall? For me, I was going to guess like somewhere like 10%, so that's like 100,000, somewhere in this range. I was kind of surprised. It's definitely higher than where I thought it would be. So here it is, GPT-4o, the O1, and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Sonnet is, of course, a lot of people love it. A lot of people are saying this is the best model. I think that's the first model that made me like sit up and take notice of like, whoa, like it's getting pretty good at coding. And so, of course, 400,000 out of a million, right? So 40% out of the total tasks.
Yeah, we're all going to get assassinated. We're all going to get beat to death in the streets by MAGA red hats, who are the new Nazi browncoats. Yeah, we're all going to die. Life is going to be just fucking roses and peaches for forever.
It could complete to earn money.
And by the way, hey, to all the MAGAs out there, if you guys don't like me saying the MAGAs, if you guys don't like me saying these things about you, don't do it. Don't send any trans people to concentration camps. And if they do start getting sent, or when, a very good chance of that, don't be like, well, it's for national security reasons, or, oh, it's un-American, it doesn't align with my life philosophy, which is the only correct one. So there's no way trans people can exist in my America. Like just, you're gonna, like, they'll go to that because, the joke is that, like, they'll draw a line in the sand, Trump is in front of them, and they'll say, don't you dare cross that line. He crosses the line. They're like, oh, okay, I can't stay mad at you, but you better not step over this line. And the camera zooms out, and it's just a bunch of fucking lines in the sand like a railroad track. It's
right, 40%, 400,000.
The existential implications of AI, climate change, rising fascism. It's just, good God.
Out of 1 million. That seems scary, doesn't it? That seems like a lot higher than I would have guessed at this point in time, right? Then the O1 at 380, so you can say 38%, and then a GPT-4o 300, so 30%. The other thing to keep in mind here is, so Claude 3.5 is, if we're looking at something like SWE verified, right? So in coding, it's one of the better models on those benchmarks, but there's a lot of ones like the O3 mini high, the O1. I mean, they're up there as well, right? So as you can see here, Claude 3.5 is at 50.8, but we've got some close contenders. We have a DeepSeek R1, OpenAI O1, OpenAI 3 mini high. I mean, they're all with just a few tenths of a percent of each other. They're pretty close, but can you spot the problem? The problem is Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It's not the best, right? So there is the best one. It's this one right here, OpenAI O3, and OpenAI O3 sits at 71.7. Now it's unreleased, and so, we can't like confirm it. And also we don't know if that directly, sort of translates into it being as good on.
Like, yeah, I don't want freedom in my America.
Like the real world tasks, but it's 42% better than Claude 3.5. So that means that here it would put it at 572,000 something dollars. That's the mythical O3 model, yet unreleased. And in fact, I feel like,
I mean, I get it. That's the estimated value, and people investing in that stuff. But like, again, what I was saying earlier, if it all goes to shit, it's not going to mean anything.
That it's probably not going to get released. That they're going to go to kind of a unified model, but this will be sort of one of the models in there. And again, he also referred to there being,
yeah, like I really just can't see AI getting better and overcoming its current limitations. I can't see that happening. Yeah, Screaming Eagle. I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening unless we go over to quantum chips. Like, there's just too much. Again, I'm putting up air quotes when I say this, handcrafted coding that you have to do in order to make an AI that complex. Bro got ligma'd. Sentence him to death, whoever ligma'd you.
At OpenAI, that is even kind of like next level. So it does seem like we're like a lot further into this thing than I would have guessed, right? We're a lot closer to that $1 million mark than I would have guessed. And of course, if you recall, they do break down kind of like the prices that are paid for various tasks into their own sort of task ranges. And so we're strictly using the O1 here at low reasoning effort, medium reasoning effort, and high reasoning effort. So what this means is like how much sort of resources do we spend on letting it think, how much compute, right? So how many tokens it's able to burn through thinking before coming up with the final solution.
Yeah, but like, imagine when the tech gets to the point where you can give an AI a long, detailed text prompt of the game you want generated, and it gives you something as competently put together as like Disney's Wish, which is a movie, I know, but like, or Concord, the game, you know what I mean? Like the stuff, something that's so gentrified that it feels like it's made by AI, even though it wasn't. And again, I'm talking tech like probably 40, 50 years from now. You know, but like when it gets to that point, I think it will be if you're just using the AI as a tool, if you're just using it to compile information and like you're using it just to compile information, like, and you have all your assets made by humans, I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Is because we're able to get sort of better and better and better answers.
Now, again, this is also coming from the same guy who said, like, oh, I want to AI generate a Star Wars, you know, like my version of Star Wars 9. Again, that would be like distributed for free, done respectfully, not a penny made off of it. You know, I know it is a legally gray area because it's copyrighted material. But, you know, like people were speculating, I saw it about under another AI video. It was like, oh, someone was saying, oh, it's just a matter of time until someone remakes the final seasons of Game of Thrones and makes it not suck anymore. Like, it can be a cool tech demo, you know, to give you an idea, like, of the scale and the scope of what you can achieve with a team of humans using this as a tool. I think that's cool. So, just wanted to clear that up.
Accuracy at an exponentially higher cost in terms of compute, and of course that translates into how much money we're paying for compute or for the API cost if we're paying somebody else to run that model. And if you recall that ARC AGI, like the prize in the competition, they sort of illustrate the cost per task here. So how much are we paying in compute to answer each one of the...
Yeah, because what was... Hold on a second. Let me look up something. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna use ChatGPT now. I'm gonna stop being a boomer and I'm gonna actually use it for some questions for once. I have a question. I remember seeing some headlines a few years ago to the effect of near infinite power discovered. Oh, wait. Yes, it did get cut off. Oops. And again, I want to make this clear. ChatGPT, I know it's not self-aware. This, you know, it's essentially a predictive generative text model that responds to what you're saying. It doesn't have any true self-awareness, but think about when quantum computers become the norm and you can have as many simultaneous calculations going on as inside the human brain with that neural network, or even beyond that. The nuance will be there. They'll be capable of that, and it's crazy to think about. Like these LLMs have to be the beginning of something. You know, like you can't convince me otherwise, even if it is kind of faked, air quotes, you know? It's gonna reach a point where all those systems are so interconnected that it can't be anything other than sentience. Proceeds to use voice to text. Well, I do go back and correct it though. I do go back and correct it though. Yeah. Hey, Facebook, how do I go buy mayonnaise at the grocery store? Infinite power discovered. Can it be used with Google's new quantum sensationalized headlines about breakthroughs in energy generation or quantum mechanics, possibly related to zero-point energy, fusion advancements, or over-unity claims. A lot of those headlines can be misleading or exaggerate the actual specific process. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, so yeah, quantum chips are designed for solving complex tasks in a way that classical computers can't. Bro's coming for the thighs. Oh wait, you can't. I am in Spain without the S.
Questions.
Help. Could quantum computing unlock new energy sources? I was thinking about, I know I'm kind of paraphrasing what ChatGPT is saying, but I was thinking about quantum chips being used for self-aware artificial super intelligence. Fascinating and controversial topic. Dude, we're going into, you know, someone out there, probably like Sam Altman or like some people on his team, you know they're going through some Oppenheimer shit right now that we're going to hear about decades from now, and it's going to be the most existential, soul-breaking shit you could ever see a human go through. I'm telling you, something like that's going to happen. Superpositions, neural network advancements, simulating human-like thought. Yeah, right here, like self-awareness. It's not just raw computing power. It depends on subjective experience. But it, like I was, again, I'm not saying this to ChatGPT. What I said earlier, like, enough of these systems that AI can do will eventually become so interconnected that I don't think anything can happen but it developing a level of intelligence and self-awareness, at least at some point. Because, like, again, this shit is way more layered than even, like, what Detroit Become Human went through. You know, and other works of art in the past. This is real life, and we're dealing with way more complex shit now that we actually are knocking on Pandora's box. Could a quantum AI have its own goals and desires? Could it see humans as obsolete? Free will versus control. Bottom line, we aren't there yet, but quantum computing could be a step towards ASI. The real question is what happens if an AI actually achieves self-awareness. You know what I would argue? Honestly, that philosophical question, is it alive or not? I would just argue that it's life in a different format. That's all I would argue it is. It's life in a different format. When something like that happens. Where's the leak, ma'am? I love it. I love it that I can be talking about and speculating on existential AI shit and climate change and purpose in the chat, quoting Patrick. Oh my god. All right. It's 12:30. I think I'm going to cut the stream here. These last two streams tonight were a banger. I might do a supercut of these two, honestly. Just like scrub the best parts. We're gonna have Monica IRL before GTA 6. Dude, we already have multiplayer dreams, unless those headlines were exaggerated too. Yeah, good night, you guys. Good night. This was a banger stream. A lot of, you know, decent amount of mask slipping and, you know, existential anxiety at play, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good, you know? You're at 11:25. Oh, so you're more towards the west if you're in the United States. Okay. All right. I will see you guys next time. This stream or streams tonight were a banger. Monica is a self-aware AI. Maybe I'll look into that in another stream. So, all right.